Bring you back to this live look right now. This is Holy Name of Jesus Cathedral here in Raleigh, and Catholics here and around the world are now mourning the loss of Pope Francis. Coming in with that information just hours ago. Many of us learned the news of Pope Francis passing this morning from WRAL News alerts on our phones.
Cardinal Timothy Dolan said even the College of Cardinals, the men who will elect the next pope, had a similar experience.
We got a text. See how modern that we used to get telegrams. We got a text announcing to the College of Cardinals that the Holy Father had passed over.
We continue to get updates out of the Vatican.
Our team coverage of the death of Pope Francis continues this noon, now with Michelle McConaughey in the WRAL Live Center.
Yeah, many around the world paying tribute after learning the news of his death this morning. The president has ordered all flags in the U.S. at half-staff. This is a live look at the White House right now, where you can see that flag is flying at half-staff in honor of Francis. We've also learned the UN Secretary General saying Francis leaves behind a legacy of faith, service, and compassion for all. Nancy Pelosi also commenting this afternoon, saying that his death is personally devastating, saying it was an honor to attend his installation in 2013 and to be in the House chamber during his historic address to Congress in 2013 as well. Of course, we will continue to monitor anything coming out, and all these world leaders commenting. We'll have the latest from the Live Center.
And it was just 1 week ago the Pope was making headlines for what seemed to be improvements in his health. When he surprised the world with an appearance for Palm Sunday, a Raleigh native was lucky enough to be in the crowd.
Yeah, and WR's Chelsea Donovan spoke with her this morning to learn more about her story. Chelsea, one you already know pretty well because you know this person very well.
Yeah, Brooke Davis and I grew up together. We went to high school together. We were confirmed up in North Raleigh at St. Francis of Assisi. I've been seeing that she's there in Italy with her family and was sending me photos of attending Palm Sunday Mass. You know, so she decided that she was going to take her entire family over there and really was witness to history and sort of a life-changing moment. Let's show you some of that video that she sent me early this morning. This is the Mass last Sunday at St. Peter's Square. Just 1 week ago, Brooke Davis took her family to Italy due to the fact for Catholics it is the year of the Jubilee. Every 25 years, that celebrates grace, renewal, and forgiveness. Obviously, a big milestone event in the Catholic faith. Now, Brooke told me they had to apply for tickets to the Mass a year in advance and got there hours and hours before Palm Sunday service. Surrounded by thousands of people all over the world, she described the moment when the pontiff was wheeled out in St. Peter's Square.
And then when he came out, it was a little bit like being at a concert, because you would see everyone just take their phones out and record and watch what he was going to do. And, you know, my kids were just so excited. You know, there was like, oh my gosh, he came. You know, so everyone's just like, I can't believe he just came out.
Of course, a somber day for all of us in the Catholic community and beyond. We're here at this cathedral here off of Western Boulevard. We've seen a lot of people going in and out. The moment you walk in, you are greeted with a massive photo of Pope Francis, and you're seeing a lot of people, often with tears in their eyes, coming to pay their respects. Now, traditionally, in the Catholic faith, there is a 9-day mourning period, and then there will be the traditional funeral, 4 to 6 days coming up here after Pope Francis's death. So you'll hear more of Brooke's interview coming up in our later newscast. For now, we're live in Raleigh. Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News.
Chelsea, thanks for sharing that. St. Peter's Square will be a focus for the world's cameras for the next few weeks. First to mourn Pope Francis and then to pick his successor. Pope Francis will lie in state in St. Peter's Basilica for the public to pay their respects. That's expected to begin Wednesday. Then in 4 to 6 days, a funeral will be held using a shortened liturgy that Pope Francis specifically wrote for his own services. Only after all of this will the College of Cardinals meet for a conclave where they will elect a new pope. Given mourning and travel time, that will start between 2 and 3 weeks from today.